Before the video starts, I just wanted to say thank you. We just hit 100 subscribers. Not just hit, happened a while ago. Never really addressed it, but thank you. I never really ask you guys to subscribe. I just care that you enjoy the videos, and if you do, I always like to interact with you in the comments below. That's what I care about. Anyways, thank you for watching, and enjoy. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Boston College Dynasty here on College Football 26. In the last episode, just in case you missed it, we played UCLA in the season opener. We only scored 10 points. It was a very rough day at the office. UCLA's defense was just impossible to get through. Dylan Lonergan showed a good amount. He had a very nice touchdown throw to Jaden Skeet in the back of the end zone, but at the time that happened, it was just too little too late. I feel like the pass rush was really what got to us the most. We just didn't have as much time to throw. We threw the ball 30 times to only have 180 yards on 21 completions. I feel like that says a lot more about the rest of the team than it does Lonergan. Also, the running attack just did not get going. This was honestly way better than it was in the game. A lot of this was stat pads at the end. So our focus for the game today is definitely to be able to run the ball better. Going up against Kansas, they're definitely an evenly matched opponent. As you can see, we have the exact same overalls in the exact same spots. So today should be a fun little rebound after a tough week one on the road. Kansas doesn't have many high overall players, but they have a consistent amount of decent overall players. They are led by senior Max Brown. He has a cannon arm, 95 throw power. His accuracies are not great. Definitely the best on the roster, though. Throwing on the run is okay, but under pressure is bad. So I think we are going to make him throw the ball under pressure. We're going to throw a lot of blitzes at him. That's our strategy with most quarterbacks, to be honest. College, it's just that type of a way. He's not the most mobile either. We can't give him time to throw. That's really all it is, because one big play is all you need to change a game. One of the captains, Johnny Thompson Jr., their lead running back. They have a lot of good running backs in this room, though. Harry Stewart III, Jabari Bates. Would not be surprised if either of those guys make an impact on this game. They also have two freshmen incoming that have a lot of potential. The wide receiver room is really just three guys. Bryson Hayes, very deceptive speed. A white dude with burners like that is going to catch anybody lacking if you're not suspecting it. So it is pretty much just front and back speed. It's not like he's got, the most shifty moves, but the top speed is enough to burn us on any play. That's, again, why we can't allow them any time to throw. Cam Pickett as well as Jackson Cook, though, both two very good receivers. Pickett's the most experienced of the bunch, probably the most reliable hands, but all of them are very deadly in open space, so we can't give any of them. Nate Kariski is the tight end. He's definitely a security blanket over the middle, not a playmaker, but if we leave him open, he's definitely going to secure it. Their line is pretty average, but again, the depth is pretty good there too. Same goes with the defensive line. No crazy impact players, but very well-rounded and well-balanced team. Linebacker room is pretty scarce, so over the middle should be a good place to attack for us. Des Ricks is probably their best player overall. It's obvious why they made him a team captain. He's their best cover player. He's very athletic, tall. He's balanced as a cornerback with what he can cover. His press is good. His man in zone is good. He'll definitely pick a ball off. He has good pursuit even. Maybe not somebody that's going to get drafted high, but definitely an impact player for the Kansas Jayhawks. They also have some good depth as well. Jameel Croft Jr., Austin Alexander, Donovan McIntosh, and it goes on. They've even got a lot of promise in Andre Gibson. Safety room is pretty deep too. Taylor Davis is a starter there. DeLaShawn Staley is going to be their starter on the other side. George Rubin, their kicker, 91 kick power, 83 kick accuracy. They also have another kicker, so two true freshman kickers. That's very interesting, and two true freshman punters that are amazing. Would love to have any talent like that as a true freshman on our roster, even if it was at the punter position. But let's hop right into this game. I think it's nice to have our rebound game at home. If we had to go on the road twice, that would be pretty rough. Kansas just going to wear their standard jerseys. I think we'll wear double maroon pants. Alumni Stadium's packed, man. I love it. Such a fun environment to play in. I love the intro, touching the eagle. All very, very cool stuff. And running through the flag. I mean, this is just classic. You gotta love it. And here we are. Eagle loving it. And we're going to start with the ball. Chance to set the tone at home. I'm all for it. Turbo Richard coming out for us. They're going to highlight him. Funny enough, Detrell is going to be the first carry here, but the block's set up well for him, and he's going to gain 9. We're going to make you respect the run. So if you're going to come up on 2nd and 1 like this, yeah, we're going to go for it, and we're going to get the first. You have to respect it, and until you do, we're going to run it. And they're actually respecting it pretty well. 2nd and 8. I don't know. We'll take a shot. Why not? Reed Harris all the way into the end zone. Oh, my God. I didn't think he had the speed to get over the top, but clearly he did. What a throw. What a catch. We're on the board. Yeah, I mean, Lonergan put that right on the money. It's a little wobbly, not a tight spiral, but it catches him right in stride. I don't know what the flagpole's doing in the way there, but that's the statement that we were looking to come out and make. They're going to highlight Max Brown. Threw 2 picks last week. Sacked 3 times. Yikes. Kansas also started 0-1, and they're going to run a play action and throw it away. 2nd and 10. They're going to run it. Fan 2s gets there, meets him, and tackles him for a gain of 3. We're going to use our branch here over the middle, and that's a coverage sack. Awesome. Edwin Kalenge on the play. You love to see that. This is an amazing start at home. Yeah, we're not touching that. Taking over on our side of the field. That's amazing. And we'll run it with Turbo. He gains 4. 2nd and 6. I think we're just going to dump that off. If we waited a little longer, we could have got it to Skeet, but I didn't think we had a little longer. 3rd and 6. Big drive. Big play, rather. On the drive, and we get the first. In that situation, I trust Jaden Skeet. Right there, he shows you why. We'll get that in motion to Detrell, and he gets us the first. And after that, we'll get Detrell a new touch in a funky way, and the Jet is going to get us another first. 1st and 10. We're going to try and get that to Skeet. Oh, my God. That's a great throw and catch. Nothing else you can even say about it. Lonergan has done that a couple of times now. We just couldn't get Turbo through there. And Zeke Moore is down. That is notable because now Joel Olaseni is in the game. And he's going to catch the touchdown. I think Zeke Moore could have done it, but hey, let's get our true freshman tight end a chance to make an impact. A great start. We're up now 14-0. Max Brown in the backfield in the pistol formation. He's going to hand it off. They'll gain 1. They're trying to get Johnny Thompson going, but they did not succeed there. 2nd and 9. They are going to try it again. This time the run goes, and he's not done yet. He gets all the way to midfield. New set of downs. They're going to send Thompson in motion, and then they'll run it the other way with him. They faked us out good there, and he gets 9 on the carry. 2nd and 1. We're going to send a blitz, and they make the right read on that and get the first. We're sending a secret zone blitz. Let's see if Max Brown can handle it. Well, we got a free rusher, and he gets right to him. Nick Bayless makes a great play. So there's the answer to your question. No, they cannot. Brown fakes the run. Oh, he's on the run. That's not good. He's just going to slide. Whoa, why would KP Price take that angle? He gets so many extra yards. I hate when this linebacker over here lines up when the running back's on the opposite side. It's great if it's a run play, but if they go pass, like, we are screwed. And, of course, they're going to go read option, and we'll wrap up this time. Gain of 1. That is going to take us to the end of the first quarter. Obviously, scores 14-0. We've been slinging the rock today, and they can't get anything going in the pass game. All of it's coming from the run for them, but they're dominating so far. 2nd and 9. They are going to dump it off underneath. Price just couldn't get underneath, but Zion Branch breaks it up. Always good to have someone like that over the middle. The safety depth is why we can line him up at linebacker. And, oh, my God, they can't even get the kick up and in. Wow, that is a rough start for Kansas. Lonergan throws the finger up to God, and we get a run of 12. We're going to get Detrell a carry here to the outside. Is that a face mask? Oh, it's a hold on finger. Oh, get out of here. Come on, man. Do you take 1st and 20 or 2nd and 12? They take 1st and 20. I think that's a mistake. Here we go. 1st and 10. We're going to get that underneath. Reed Harris has it. That's why I said the 2nd and 12 was much better, because we were getting a first down regardless. New set of downs. Oh, I might have lost a couple on that little glitch there, but we get 7. 2nd and 3. We are going to try and get that out to Detrell. I don't think he caught it. And there's a flag. Quandre Cotton, another penalty. Oh, my God. So the true freshman starters, back-to-back holds. 2nd and 13. Wow, Reed Harris just cooked him there. Oh, my God, stop it! There is a flag. What happened? Did he go out of bounds? Oh, no! He got shoved out of bounds. That really sucks. That just completely negates that whole play. All right, 3rd and 13. Yeah, there's really nothing we can do here. We're just going to take the dump off for 4 and punt. Branch here on the blitz, one of many. Can't get off his block like everybody else, and they're loose. Thompson Jr. is going to get tackled, but he gets all the way to the 26. Price going to come off the edge. Wraps that up for no gain. 2nd and 10. We'll see what they're running. Looks like a pass, but we get in there. Sack him. Edwin Kalenge on the tackle. We got Branch and Fantuz blitzing here, and Fantuz is going to get there. Oh, but they lob to the end zone, and we break it up. Going for their 2nd field goal of the game. This is much harder than the first one. And kick is up and through. They couldn't get one on the left hash, but they centered it from like 30 yards deeper, and it's good. Sneaky little field goal there. Gives them a lot of momentum if we can't answer here. Nate Johnson starts us off at the 24. 1st and 10. Oh, that didn't set up well at all. That was the perfect counter to exactly what we had just run. 2nd and 19. Got a lot of good things going, but Jaden Skeet over the top is the best option, and he's going to get out of bounds at the 46. 1st and 10. Pass is working. Blocking sets up. Lonergan is going to slide for 8. Going to set up in a goal line package here, and we will get the first. Now we got Detrell back here. He's going to take the carry, and he got space. Gains 7. One more play before the 2-minute timeout. I think we're just going to run it. And we'll switch that side with Turbo, and he puts the Jets on. Gets us a new set of downs. 2-minute timeout is here. We're on a great drive right now. Let's keep it going. 1st and 10. Oh, that's not good. That's a huge sack. Loss of 13. 2nd and 23. Oh, man. Just float that up. Go get it. Oh, man, that's nice. Yeah, Jaden Skeet is just a different breed, man. You really cannot mess with him. All of our wide receivers are going off today. We just got so many playmakers. Jaden Skeet is probably our best. Reed Harris is nice, too, and I do love Turbo, but I just feel like Jaden Skeet is so dynamic with the ball in his hands, and he can do that over-the-top stuff. Just a complete receiver for us. Huge part of why we're up 21-3 right now. So we're going to kick off here. We've rebounded well from that loss to UCLA. I think the offense has come out. We got more aggressive, doing what we need to do type of deal. And they're going to run away from all those blitzers, but we do get off the edge. I believe that's Amar Thornton. Here we go. Branch on the blitz. They actually pick it up. We cannot get that tackle. Oh, he sneaks all the way to the 45. We cannot get relaxed here. Kansas going for the handoff, which is an odd play call, just given the circumstances of the situation and all. But 2nd and 6, pockets collapsing, nowhere to go. Fantuz wraps him up, and that's a sack. 3rd and 7. Fantuz is in coverage. Closed that off completely. Takes a shot for the end zone, and it's broken up. Now they're punting us the ball. How odd is that? Looks like they were driving, and it just fizzles out. Not really sure what we're going to do, given it's inside our own 10. 1st and 10. We'll just throw it underneath. There we go. Gain of 7. Why not? We'll just throw it one more time. Little screen to Detrell. There we go. That'll take us to halftime. At the half, things are going pretty well. We do obviously have to give Kansas the ball to start. They could definitely get some momentum going, but Reed Harris as the spotlight player makes total sense. 92 yards already on just 2 catches. That 1 touchdown he had was incredible. But Lonergan's been exactly what we've been expecting him to be. Phenomenal throw there. That one was to Jaden Skeet, obviously. Alrighty, this second half is underway. We're going to be kicking off. Yeah, that didn't look like that was going to work at all. With literally everybody and their mother blitzing, that didn't work out at all, unsurprisingly. And they found the hole in our zone. There's number 12. Cannot remember his name. I'm so sorry. We'll figure it out eventually. I might pause it and check. But wow, that was heat. Nice pressure by KP Price. And Fantuz is here, ready to stop this run. It didn't end up getting all the way to the outside. It's a loss of 3. 3rd and 13. Oof, the screen pass can't even get completed. The pressure got there so fast. And yet another Kansas punt. They've been doing a lot of that today. But we'll get this return started here and take it to the 24. 1st and 10. We've got a funky concept drawn up here. We'll just fall down. That actually worked out great with Nate Johnson. I don't usually run runs out of the pistol. I say that all the time. And, ooh, Turbo stays on his feet. 1st and 10. Going to go underneath. Johnson only gets 3. 2nd and 7. Is that Ski? It is. And he gets like 6, but something tells me it's coming back. I have never had this many holding calls. I feel like in multiple games total, maybe even over the whole last season, I don't think we had this many. That's not even a rookie. Daughtry is like, I think, a redshirt junior, so 4 full seasons. 3rd and 15. We're going to get out, and we have Zeke Moore. Can't make a play, but it's at least positive yards. We're punting from more like midfield, so after trading punts, we're here. Kansas with the ball again. And they're just going to run it. Oh, breaking tackles is Thompson Jr. I just hate when they run back to the spot after I put them there. I put you there for a reason, but that's okay. 3rd and 5 here. Oh, they go underneath. Yep, that's the first. 1st and 10. Brown hands it off to Johnny Thompson. Gains 4. Thompson has been phenomenal. He's playing well above his overall rating today, and there's a reason why he has that star on there. Oh, come on. Branch was all over that the whole way, and it looks like a hold probably on them. 2nd and 16. I don't know. I don't like their offense. I feel like if it was me against myself, maybe I would take the 3rd and 6 over myself, but oh, they're going to run it. See, that's what I'm saying. Now it's 3rd and 10. If we could stop them on a 3rd and 6, we could stop them on a 3rd and 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't feel like a choice. You got to take the extra yards, but oh my God, what a throw and catch. That was a phenomenal throw by Max Brown. He's been having a rough day. I mean, we've been putting a lot of pressure on him, but Thompson's been taking a lot of pressure off. 2nd and 5. Branch went to the blitz, so then the open lane is there. Bayless makes the tackle. We've got Price on one side on the blitz and Fantuz on the other. It actually gets picked up perfectly, and they dot the sideline. What a throw. That's why I don't click on anymore, because that's an interception if I just click on and click triangle. I don't care if plays like that get made, but they can't be made as often as I would make them. But here we are, 1st and 10. Another run, and Fantuz knock him down in the backfield. Here we are. They're moving that man in motion, and it's a screen. We were completely set up the other way. Surprised we're even able to wrap up for a gain of 4. 3rd and 9. Yeah, we left him wide open. He hangs on after a big hit, and they're set up at 1st and goal as we head into the final quarter. Still 21-3. Nothing happened in that third quarter, but I think that's how we would like it. They're going to show us spreading the ball around, and I think that's great. That's what we do. First and goal. They're going to hand it off. We wrap up. We force another down. Yeah, they had a free one. That's Thompson's first touchdown of the game. He's got 117 yards and 20 carries. I mean, he's just been dominant. I mean, still 2-score lead for us, so we don't really have any pressure to do anything other than just run the clock out. Just to be clear, you can run the clock out. Okay, you can't do it by doing that. I promise you, if we ran the ball, it would have been worse than a gain of nothing. So I like the run on this play. Turbo is going to be able to reach for it and get 9. 3rd and 1. Interesting. I don't know what this flag is here. It's a hold. Of course it is. It was 4th and inches, and they took 3rd and 11. That is odd, but 3rd and 11, we will take it, and we'll just take a deep shot. Why not? Why not? Nate Johnson, what a play! Oh, my God. I can't. That's insane. 1st and 10. Oh, Zeke Moore. Over the top. Hangs on. We're ridiculous. I mean, they're giving us the over-the-top shots. You expect me not to take them? And there we go. We'll let our running back have a touchdown. Turbo's been working all game. 70 yards and a tutty. That feels like a better response. Under 8 minutes, 28-10 lead. I feel pretty good about the situation that we're in here. If Kansas is going to go, they're going to need to go fast because they're down 18. That would be 2 touchdowns, a 2-point conversion, and a field goal. You would need a quick score, and then a quick score, and then a field goal after an onside kick or something. That's a nice run there. Ultimately, I don't think it's going to amount to much. We've got Amar Thornton here blitzing. They're going to send that man in motion. We still never learned his name because he didn't really do too much, to be completely honest. KP Price here breaks that pass up. That's actually the guy I was talking about. Oh, my God. I thought the guy that motioned was the guy that didn't catch that pass that KP clamped up. But 4th and 2, they are going to actually run the jet sweep, and they got it. Wow. Jabari Bates on the play. 1st and 10. Max Brown got to go, and got to go in a hurry. They are going out to the flat for their dump-off for 3. Our coverage is too good, man. I don't want to talk and then we get burnt the next play, but I really do feel like our coverage is elite, and they don't even complete that pass there. KP Price is a demon in the slot. 3rd and 7. I have an interesting zone blitz here that they pick up perfectly. They go right to the dump-off, and, yeah, that's a first down. 1st and 10. They are going to go play action, but we've covered everything, and they throw it away. And first, there we go. Okay. Nice run of 2. Pitiful commentary there. That's my fault. Got a little distracted. Fantuz can't get to the quarterback, but we do get there eventually. Could be the last play. Kansas has the ball here. 4th and 12. And they're going to have to go deep. That's their only shot. 1-on-1. Oh, that's crazy. There is a flag, but I think it's holding on them. I'm going to decline it and take over on downs. Chew clock is on. They do have 3 timeouts, but down 18 with 3.5 to go. I would hope that they don't use them. No gain for Detrell. He is going to get another carry here, though. This one is going to be a lot better. Detrell gets the 1st and more. And that actually is going to take us to the 2-minute timeout. That's pretty nice. We'll still keep it on the ground, but I think a jet touch will be nice. Skeet almost got cooked there, but he gets 6. Chew clock is on, and whatever. We'll get Skeet another look here. We flipped it this time, and nobody wanted to block there, so we'll just figure take it down like that. 3rd and 4. I thought we could stretch the play out to burn the clock entirely. We can't. We messed up Turbo's running numbers a bit here. Theoretically, we could kick a field goal as the clock expires here. So that's what I'll try to do at least. Kick is going to be up. It is good. Time expires. Nice. Throw a little cherry on top, salt in the wound. Kansas falls 31-10. We covered the spread, let's say. I don't know. That is an insane game from Dylan Lonergan. 320 yards, 3 touchdowns, 95% completion. Look at everybody celebrating with him. For good reason. The receivers made a lot of catches. Normally, I would say the catching, maybe like half of the plays that happened would happen, and then half of them would be incomplete. But literally every single big play went our way, and you can't complain about it at all. 20 of 21, 320 yards. You already saw the stat line, but it's just a ridiculous game from Dylan Lonergan. Turbo Richard had a very good game. 13 for 66 and a touchdown, 5 a carry. Very, very good. Detrell on limited carries was okay as well. Jaden Skeet, 6 for 91 and a touchdown. Phenomenal play from him. Detrell had a couple of nice catches. Zeke Moore as well. Nate Johnson had one very nice catch over the top. Reed Harris obviously had those 2 big plays. And shout out to Joel Olaseni for getting his first career touchdown. No sacks according to this, but I don't know if that's entirely accurate. We had a ton of sacks. Edwin Klenge had 1.5. Nick Bayless got 1. Tyreek Tucker got 1. Zion Branch, Joey Fantuz, and Mekhi Byerson all had a half. As for the TFLs, 4 for Klenge, 2 for Tucker, 2 for Branch, Bayless, Fantuz, and Byerson. Pearson and Price each have 1 as well. On the flip side, Max Brown threw it 21 times as well, only completed 11. This was a rough game for him for sure. Running the ball, not so much. Johnny Thompson Jr. was incredible, 5.5 yards a carry and a touchdown. The receivers were about as bad as we were expecting. Bryson Hayes, the name that I could not remember for the life of me, only did 31 yards, 3 catches. Not too bad. Their best player was Jackson Cook in this game, 2 catches for 48, but there was no consistency. Nate Kariski had that 1 catch. At the end of the day, we clamped everything up. We're still ranked the 22 school in the nation, and you can see why. The talent is still there. Beating up on a team like Kansas at home, it makes you wonder if we would, have hosted for UCLA and went to Kansas, if we might be 2-0 right now. But we are going to sim forward another week. We'll see what updates we have. We're doing good on all of those recruits. We are back to an A- championship contender. This next upcoming week, we're going to be playing Maryland, who is slightly more talented than us, according to this. We've got 35 more hours going into recruiting. So the 5 stars, we have a very, very big lead. Somehow not many teams are offering these 5-star players. George Dora has a good amount, but we're still in the lead. This may not look great, only being 5 on Shaquem Carrion's list, but we're at least in the conversation. We didn't start out hot, and I don't know what his grades are at all other than championship contender. But none of these guys are in the top 5, so I can't really do anything other than throw the house at him. For guys like Duke Coward, though, we see what we need the hard sell to look like. It's aspirational goals. There we go. 3 A's, 2 A minuses, and an A. Whatever. Very, very good. Duke Coward, he's one of my favorites. He's not going to come in immediately as an impact player, but if he sits for a couple of years and then, as a junior, he could be our lead back. We'll have to obviously see. I don't know if I want to use my points to give him a visit yet. I think that sending what we just sent him is probably enough. Isaiah Lamb is another very good player. Conference prestige and playing style are his 2. So it's either pro potential or coach prestige. I say we sway the coach prestige and then we soft sell a different one. This has 50 on him. We will take off our send to the house. We will throw a hard sell on him instead. I think there's only one option for what it could be. Nope, it is. It is obviously pro potential with the F. 2 A's and an F still feels like worth doing, to be completely honest. But if he doesn't like it, then yikes. And Robert Norris fell down to 4th because Ohio State is pursuing him. Let me look at the wide receivers. We're already doing great on both of these guys. I think Robert Norris is going to have to get dropped off the board. I just don't think we've got a shot long term with him. We definitely have the points now to do the soft sell for Lamb, the pro potential one. So we're hoping to have the triple A's for him, but for now the AA and the C will do good. Isaiah Lamb, not going to throw any more at him. All right, so now we have 30 points left. I don't think we can schedule visits for any of these top guys. Obviously, Duke Coward, we could schedule a visit. Isaiah Lamb, we could, but I don't think we're going to get all of these guys. I also don't know how much I care about Brian Pepper specifically. I want to get one of Joseph Coates and Pepper because they both have elite development, but I think realistically they're both just going to get converted to safety. They would probably be able to play right away in a pinch, but I don't know if I'm really trying to send the visits for them. But obviously, nobody else could do a visit. So then the question becomes, what do we do with these 30? I don't know. I guess we'll throw 5 on these 3 dudes just because their battles are bad. Cobbs has a little bit more competition, but we're still level with him. And then I guess we'll throw Pepper because his visit is 15. On that week 5 visit versus UConn. We'll go conference prestige just in case we sell the bag. We don't want our championship contender to decrease. It might get better also, so who knows? By week 5, we could be in the gutter. We could be even higher than we are now. I'd rather just take the free A- on that, and that's how we're going to spend all of our points. In the next episode, as we've said, we're going to take on Maryland. That's going to be a very fun game. Just for fun, let's check the Heisman watch. I'm not expecting any of our guys to be in there. Arch Manning, Julian Lewis, Jaden Mayava. Oh, my God. Aiden Childs, really. That's a pretty nice stat line there, 471 and 4 touchdowns. I don't know. We'll see this progress over the course of the year for sure. It's cool that we're at least maintaining our place in the top 25, though. We have a very good schedule this year in terms of difficulty. Maryland and Kansas are both very challenging, even opponents. UCLA ended up being a little bit out of our league. Obviously, Miami, that's a rematch of a very big game. 2 very big games last year. But then, the conference schedule in general is going to be pretty difficult. So not really many weeks off besides this week against UConn. And even then, it probably isn't. Thank you so much for watching. Again, leave a comment that isn't 6'7" in the comment section below, and I will catch you all in the next one. And until then, take care.